How's it going, guys? My name is DJP and welcome back to another MLB The Show 23 franchise rebuilding challenge. We got our next AL team. That's going to be the Los Angeles Angels in terms of, them finishing where they finished. They are our next team in terms of the standings, so it should be pretty interesting. Obviously, they've got some good talented pieces on this team already. In Shohei and Mike Trout, and then after that it dips a little bit, but we'll see what we can do here with the Angels. The rules are down in the description if you don't know how we're doing these rebuilds. It's gonna be the same rules that apply for these normal team rebuilds. And while you're down below there in the description, we got our socials, playlist, second channel, and main channel if you want to check out other content from me, TJP. And if you are enjoying this content, or maybe enjoy my content in general, and you haven't subscribed, or you like this kind of content, like and subscribe, and you'll see more of it. So with that being said, we're getting on to the gameplay. Alright, so here we are in the game. We got some talented guys throughout the squad. Our outfield's great, I think. We've got some good pitchers like Ohtani, Reed Detmers, should be pretty interesting. Probably want to move off of Rendon's contract. It's gigantic. Yeah, I think we might want to move off him. Depends how he does. Taylor Ward's usually a good sim player. They did get Gio Urshela. So there's some talent. We got Logan on hop. So he's here. Drury off the bench for Rengifo. Okay. So there's some guys here. Pitching rotation. Ohtani. We also have Tyler Anderson. We got Patrick Sandoval on the squad as well. Reed Detmers, who's got a potential, so he could maybe be pretty good. And then Jose Suarez. We'll see how well this team could do. The bullpen isn't amazing. I mean, we have some decent pieces, but I'm sure we can look to make some improvements here with the team. I think we can get a better shortstop. That'd be nice. But we'll see how Fletcher does. I do want to improve our bullpen. Maybe try to get a better catcher. Because our best catcher right now is Max Dossi, and he, might be okay, but he's coming off a pretty bad season. But yeah, Logan has a shot to be a good catcher, so we'll see what ends up happening there. But I'm going to see if there's any moves that we could make to help out our squad, and if we can get an upgrade at one of these positions here, then I will definitely pull the trigger. I'm going to make this trade right now. I'm going to get Steven Kwan. I've seen Steven Kwan from the Guardians do great things, and we're going to get him for Aaron Liu, Carl Stevis, and Chase Silseth. Steven Kwan has had some great seasons. I've seen him do good things, and if we can get him on the team, that's just another outfielder, another bat in the lineup. I guess Taylor Ward could be a DH, which I'd be happy with that. Plus, it's insurance if in case Mike Trout gets hurt. So, yeah, Steven Kwan. Well, actually, no, Shohei Ohtani's going to be a DH. Just realized that, Shohei is supposed to be the DH. Shohei is going to be the DH. But I guess we can find something for Steven Kwan. But we'll see. We'll see if he. I think we'll be able to see him in the lineup at some point. I'm sure he'll get some time, but I like the move. It's another bat. I do think I will make another trade at the deadline. I do want to see if I can maybe get something for Rendon now, whether that be some pitching or another catcher and a shortstop, and really just to get off his contract. I'm going to get rid of Rendon for Jorge Lopez, but I do want to see if I can get somebody else in the trade here besides just Jorge Lopez. I don't know if I can. I'm looking, and yeah, it's going to look like it's just be Jorge Lopez. But I'm just going to do this deal with the Twins. We're going to get off Rendon's contract, and we're going to get back a closer. Nothing too crazy, but I guess it helps out the bullpen a little bit. So yeah, Jorge Lopez will be our new closing pitcher. The team's still not great. I mean, we've got to have Urshela now play third. But that's fine. I'm not really expecting us to make the postseason this season. But we'll see. I guess we'll see in a little bit. We might make some more moves at the deadline. But for now, I will keep the team as is. And we will see you guys once I'm there. I'm going to do this one deal with the Athletics here. We're going to get Tyler Wade for Edgar Cuero. So we do get Tyler Wade. He could be a nice little platoon guy to have. Nothing too crazy there. We are at the All-Star break right now. And this is where I'm going to show you guys what we're at. We're 47-44, which isn't amazing. We're 2.5 out of a wild card. We've dealt with some injuries. And as you can see, Jared Walsh with a fractured forearm. He'll be back soon. He hasn't had an amazing season this year. But other than that, I guess there's been some guys that have been kind of bouncing out in and out of the rotation and all that. So Dave Fletcher is struggling, so I think I'm going to try to get a better shortstop. Now, we got Taylor Ward's having a nice season. Mike Trout's been amazing. Ohtani's been pretty solid, both as a pitcher and an offensive player. Hunter Renfroe has been cold as of late. Shell's been on fire as of late. 2-4-5. Drury's struggling. Max Dossie's been terrible, and Lou Rengifo has also been terrible as well. So, not that great there. Brett Phillips hasn't played that much. Tyler Wade, who we just traded for. But I guess when Brett Phillips has played, he's been good. Logan O'Hoppe, 240. Stephen Kwan only hitting 246. He's played 45 games. It's not too many games, but I would like to see a little bit more from Steven. But maybe it's kind of tough, though, because he's kind of a bench guy. Let's look at the rotation. Ohtani's been pretty solid. I like that. Anderson's having a good year. Sandoval's been Suarez has been struggling. Reed Detmers has been on fire as of late, but has not had the greatest of seasons. The bullpen has been... Some guys have been good. Moore's been bad. Well, ERA is high, but he's 7-2, so that's cool. It's nothing too spectacular. Jimmy Hurriet has been our closer, and he's been actually really good this year, so that's good to see. Good to see from him. So, yeah, I think we want to try to get a better shortstop, better second baseman. So, let's see what's out there in the market. Maybe some better... we'll probably worry about relief pitchers in the offseason. But let's see if we can try to trade for maybe a shortstop. I'm going to see what's out there. And, yeah, I guess we'll go from there. I don't know why I can't seem to make a trade. That's really strange. So we'll just simulate draft. I think that's probably what it was. So... yeah, there we go. So, our draft pick, we got Corey Schaefer. Welcome to the team. I guess we'll try to sign these guys. But yeah, let's see if there's anything out there for shortstop. You know what? I'm going to do this with the Mets. We're going to take on Francisco Lindor and Jeff McNeil. We're taking on a lot of budget here. We're going to give up Velasquez, Rengifo, and Zach Neto. I don't really know if I want to give up Zach, but I think that's the only way we can do this trade. I mean, I could theoretically give up Stephen Kwan, but I really don't want to give him up. Joe Adell, can I give him up? No. Any of these guys that maybe I can give up? Mike Trout? You want Mike Trout? I'll give you Mike Trout. I ain't giving you Mike Trout. Come on now. I could give him Hunter Renfroe. He is going to be an expiring. Do I want to re-sign him? That is the question. I feel like I would. So, I mean, O'Hoppe. I do need a better catcher as well, so I might look to do a trade here for a catcher too. Yeah, we'll throw in we'll throw in Zach, and we'll get Lindor, who I haven't traded for this year, and also Jeff. Get this deal with the Padres and get Austin Nola for Diaz, Moore, and Weiss. And I'm trading a lot of pitchers away. I'm gonna sign a pitcher, I think, in free agency, because we do need some, I think, more relief help. So I guess we could pick up like Ken Giles. He can kind of just be bullpen. I don't even know if he'll be in the majors, but just to get him, we'll give him that contract. Oh, no, he won't. We'll give him a player option, and then he will accept. I kind of want to get this Bobby Cohen guy as well, so I might get him. And I don't know if he'll probably be in the minors, but then maybe this Hank Underwood guy also too. So we'll just sign these guys. Mark Fong has a cool name, so we'll pick you up as well. Yeah, I'm just going to pick up a few guys. Might as well give them some contracts, get them into our organization. And I think that's about it for moves. Hopefully with the trades we made and the signings that we've made, the team will be better going forward. And hopefully we can get a wild card spot this season. That'd be nice. If not, we've always got next year. Just got to be sure we can re-sign Ohtani, and we'll be all set. All right, well, we made it as a wildcard team, taking on the Guardians, who we made that trade with for Stephen Kwan, 87-75, and I did extend Shohei Ohtani. I had to give him an extension. We will be on the road, though, so we were one of the last wildcard teams to make it. 87 wins. I mean, nothing too crazy, but we will take it. Just looking at the rest of the league, you can see some of the better teams. In terms of league leaders, Shohei Ohtani led the league in strikeouts. Mike Trout led the league in home runs. Shohei Ohtani triples. Mike Trout RBIs. Mike Trout batting average, so he had the triple crown. Mike Trout slugging percentage. Mike Trout on base plus slugging. So congrats to Mr. Mike Trout. And not only that, we also had Francisco Lindor, who had a really nice season for us, so that was awesome. And Jeff McNeil, who did his thing out there as well. So we had 3 guys in the top 5 for batting average. That's pretty insane. So love to see that. Great year for all of those gentlemen. And of course, we're going to have a lot of awards here. Lindor and Renfroe getting Gold Gloves. Love that. Mike Trout with the Hank Aaron Award. Mike Trout with an MVP. Mike Trout with a batting title. And of course, Mike Trout with a triple crown. How incredible of a season you have had when you can stay healthy. So good stuff there from Mike Trout. And, okay, we got some guys that are hurt. Detmers is hurt, but he might be able to come back if we could do well in the postseason, the wild card round. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but that's assuming we can get past it. I feel like we could. I mean, McNeil had a nice year. Taylor Ward was awesome. Obviously, Mike Trout, great year. Ohtani was solid at the plate. Renfroe actually had a decent year, so we'll probably re-sign him. Lindor was great. Jared Walsh ended up doing all right for the year. Urshela was and then Max Stassi was, well, not good. Then we got Phillips, Tyler Wade, Ranjuri, and Stephen Kwan hit 262 off the bench, 65 games played. So we take what we can get there. Love to see that from Mr. Stephen Kwan. All right. And of course, David Fletcher, kind of a platoon guy now. He played 106 games, so good for him. All right. And then we also Austin Nola, we picked up, who was really good. So would rather have Austin Nola just play the entire time, but maybe coach doesn't want to do that. Managers don't want to do that. That's fine with me though. Ohtani, nice year from him on the mound. Lead in strikeouts. Anderson had a pretty solid year as well. Sandoval was decent. Suarez trying to struggle a little bit, and Griffin Cannon stepping in was could have been a little bit better, but the ERA a little too high. Middle of the bullpen was not the best. Yeah, the bullpen was kind of okay. Could have been, some guys were alright. Some guys not so much. But we'll see how we can do in the postseason. As we are taking on Cleveland. They're a pretty solid team. But we did, take away Stephen Kwan, their secret weapon. So we got Ohtani versus Shane Bieber. Game 1. On the bump, on the road, and we take the victory 5-3. Fantastic. Game 2, Anderson versus Tristan McKenzie. We lose that one 4-5. And if we look at the box score, I was going to say we blew the game, but, well, it was 4-4, and then we lost in the 9th inning. Okay. Do or die game here. Sandoval versus Cal Quantrill, and we win that one 5-2. So we will be advancing to the ALDS to take on the Baltimore Orioles. Shout out to them. So we're going to have Suarez versus Rodriguez on the bump in game number 1. And we're going to lose that one 8-1. Game 2, we got Ohtani versus John Means. And we win that one 2-1. Ohtani with a nice pitching performance. Game 3 we're back home. Anderson versus Irving. We win that one 10-6. Game 4, Sandoval versus Dean Kremer. And we win that one 10-2. And we were going to the ALCS in our first season to take on the Houston Astros. And you guys already saw the Astros had 105 wins. Best team in the AL. So good for them. And let's see how we can fare against them. In the postseason, we've got Ohtani versus Framber Valdez. Game number 1. And we win that one 22-4. Wow, what a... Wow. 22-4. That's crazy. Mike Trout hit 2 homers. Oh my goodness. He had 7 ribbies? Everyone had ribbies. Holy hell. Okay, game 2. Anderson versus Christian Javier. We would lose that one 8-5. Okay, game 3. Sandoval versus Lance McCullers Jr. We win that one 2-1. Let's go. Game 4. Suarez versus Valdez. We win 4-3. Ohtani versus Javier. Game 5 to go to the World Series in our first season. And we are in the World Series in our first season. We barely did anything. Now, obviously, this ain't really going to happen in real life. I mean, the Angels are going to make the World Series? Come on now. Dodgers. The Battle of LA. The best team in LA. Who's it going to be? Well, the Dodgers all year. 109 wins. That's a legit team. Well, we got Ohtani. Ohtani versus Julio Urias. Game 1. We win 4-0. Great pitching performance from Ohtani. Did he throw a perfect game? He didn't, but he pitched, he pitched 8 innings. Game 2, Anderson versus Walker Buehler, and we lose that one 4-3. Game 3, Sandoval versus Gonzalez. We win 9-2. Game 4, Suarez versus Urias. We win 15-2. Don't tell me we're going to win in our first season. Anderson versus Bueller. We lose 2-0. Game 6, Ohtani versus Dustin May. Okay, don't blow a 3-1 lead, though. Don't blow a 3-1 lead, guys. Don't blow a 3-1 lead. We blew a 3-1 lead. This game sucks, man. This game sucks. How did we get shut out twice? 4 hits. And then 2 hits. We got 2 hit. That's not good, man. That is not good. 2 hits. That's went cold, man, in the final 3 games of the series. But we were literally 1 game away from the World Series. We blew a 3-1 lead. I mean, the fact that we got all the way to the World Series is kind of crazy. But damn, that sucks. Okay, well, we have 4 more seasons. I'm happy now. I think we could definitely do some great things. But Mike Trout, playoff MVP. Chris Taylor, I guess, was the World Series MVP for them. Lindor was solid, as well as Taylor Ward. So, you know what? Listen. These guys were good pickups. Injury list. Anderson got hurt. But he's good now. How was our lineups? Who did well? Who didn't in the postseason? Renfroe. Jared Walsh struggled a bit at the plate. Urshela struggled at the plate. And Max Dozzy. Why? Why not Austin Nola? He'd be better. All these guys didn't even play. Steven Kwan didn't play. Brandon Drury was excellent. And had an Ohtani, 227. Come on now. Can't have that. You got a little bit better than that, Mr. $27 million man. Although he was good on the mound, so can't be mad about Tyler. And struggled a bit in the postseason pitching. Our bullpen was honestly pretty good for the most part. Yeah, Jimmy Herget, Hada could have been a little bit better, but not bad nevertheless. I think we just didn't hit the ball that well in the last 3 games. I blame our offense on that one. Only 2 runs in the last 3 games. Not really going to cut it. The arbitration, tendering of the contracts, and yeah, I mean, free agency would be pretty interesting. We could try to pick up a starting pitcher here. I definitely want to pick up some guys in the bullpen. I'm going to throw an offer at, like, Severino. I think he'd be kind of a nice pitcher to go after. Maybe a 6-year deal, $86 million. We'll see if we can get him on that. I do want a shortstop, so I could go after, like, Ahmed Razar. Well, actually, I don't need a shortstop. I need a third baseman. That's what I need. We could go after Matt Chapman. I feel like I've never picked him up before. So we could go for Matt Chapman. We'll throw him like a 3-year deal, maybe $18 million, no player option. Nothing. That's not that expensive. So like I would take him on that deal. Maybe it'll be good because I mean I did offer Gio Urshela, but maybe he'd be more of like a platoon guy. I'll also throw some contracts at some of these relief pitchers here. I think I'll go after a guy like, well, I'm also going to have to get these guys like Franklin Humphrey. He's an A potential. Well, this guy also is an A potential as well, so we'll give him a contract too. But maybe we give like Blake Trinan a contract. It could go with Josh Hader, but I'm not going to. Blake Trinan could be a good option. We'll give him like a 3-year deal to be our closer. And we'll give him maybe $13 million a year. Like that might work. Then we'll throw some relief offers here, maybe like Ronaldo Lopez, give him like a contract as well. So yeah, we'll try to get some of these guys on the team, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right, well, our big headline signing here is Luis Severino, so we're going to add him to our rotation. I feel like that's another good pitcher to have on the team. So at the start of our second season, I mean, I think we got better. I mean, last year we made the World Series, 1 game away from literally winning it, so... And I think our team got better for the most part. We'll take a look at the lineup here. So I guess Steven Kwan's going to start in right field. That works for me. Unfortunately, because I lost out on Hunter Renfroe. He went to the Cardinals. So we did pick up Andrew McCutchen. I guess he could be like a platoon guy, which is fine. So I got Brandon Drury, Matt Chapman, who I guess in some instances won't even start. Like, it'll be Gio Urshela, which I guess is cool. Yeah, I guess that works for me. Let's see here. I mean, for the most part, the lineup looks pretty solid. I like the team. Looks good. Our pitching rotation, I think, is a little bit better as well. Obviously, with Severino being our number 2, which means Anderson, Sandoval, and Suarez will be our 3 and 4. So, unfortunately, Reed Detmer is going to have to be in the minors now, which is kind of unfortunate. But, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. He'll probably come back next season. Griffin Canning is there. So, there's that. The bullpen's not amazing. We could still try to maybe trade one of our starters for a better relief pitcher in that bullpen. But looking at it here, actually, where is Reed Detmers? Is he not on the team? Don't tell me we released him. Don't tell me we released him. We friggin' released him. Did they release him? They did. Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, wait, he's a free agent? Why is he a free agent? Okay, well, I'm gonna make him not a free agent. We're gonna give him more money. So I'm gonna get Reed Detmers back on the team. I don't know why he's a free agent. I guess we'll just give him a... We'll give him a good contract. We'll give him a 4-year deal worth 30. We'll give him 20 million. I'll probably take that. Short contract's better. There you go. You get a player option on it. Yeah, I don't know why he's in. I don't know why we decided to release him. Really strange, but Reed, welcome back to the team. Just this game, man, it's stupid sometimes. Okay. So, Reed Detmers is now on the team. He's going to be in the bullpen. Works for me. Maybe he'll be in the minors. Maybe he won't. But I was about to say, no way Reed Detmers is not going to be on my team. I like the squad. I think we can be pretty good. I think we'll wait till the deadline to make some more moves. But I do think our closing pitcher, relief pitchers are pretty solid for the most part. And I just realized something. Blake Treinen's not in the pros. Why is he in the minors? I don't get that. Let me fix that, because I want Blake Treinen up in the majors. So let's send down Jorge Lopez. And then we'll call up Blake, who is not on the 40-man. We'll remove you from the 40-man, and we will call up Blake Treinen to the MLB once we add him to the 40-man, and then I will fix the rest of the roster up. So yeah, I'll just fix this up, and I'll see you guys at the deadline or on the All-Star break. All-Star break, and we're 58-34. So the team's looking pretty gosh darn good. We're only at half game up against the Astros, but the team's been playing great. Take a look at the injury list. Urshela is hurt currently right now, but that's fine. He should be back by the All-Star once the All-Star break is over. And he's having a pretty solid season for the most part. He's been in and out of the lineup. Lineup-wise, Stephen Kwan, this is excellent. 317 average. That is fantastic there. McNeil has been cold, but he's hitting 297. Mike Trout putting up Mike Trout numbers. Ohtani's been good. Taylor Ward's been good. Lindor's been kind of this season, but that's okay. Jared Walsh had a nice year. Chapman's been kind of struggling, but Max Stassi, much better year from him. Drury's been good. McCarthy's been good off the bench. Fletcher's been on fire as of late. Austin Nola is a nice option for us. I love that. He's been doing his thing out there. And then, yeah, that's good to see. So that's a rotation. Ohtani's been lights out. Could be a Cy Young winner. Severino been a little bit struggling as of late, but he's been okay for the most part the entire year. Same with Sandoval. Tyler Anderson has been on fire as of late, and then Detmers, good record, but the ERA just a bit too high for my liking. Suarez has been excellent. Cannon's been good other than the record. The rest of the bullpen, not too bad as well, except for Ronaldo Lopez, who's been pretty bad. And of course, where's Blake? Why is he in the minors? I don't get it. I'm going to trade Blake Treinen because I don't need him. If he's going to be in the minors, there's no point in having him here. And also means I'm probably going to trade some of these guys here because they just don't need to be in the minors. Like, I don't get it. So, yeah, I'm going to fix that up. We'll try to maybe get some guys that could actually help us out. And, yeah, that'll be pretty much about Lopez and Mickey Moniak. And we're going to get back Camilo Doval, who will be in the majors as our closer. I guess Ken Giles, you could be in in the minors. But yeah, I mean, I signed Drayden. He doesn't even freaking. He always gets sent down to the minors. So, but Duvall though will not be sent down to the minors. So that's gonna help out our bullpen a little bit even more. I like it. I think that's it for moves. Let's keep the team as is and continue to play well. All right. Well, we won 102-60 and won our division, taking on the winner of the wild card playoff game. So a nice season for the Angels, as we had a really good year. League leaders: Shohei Ohtani, strikeouts, ERA, innings pitched, WHIP, WAR. Okay. Mike Trout, home runs, doubles. Shohei Ohtani, RBIs. Mike Trout, 324 average, 123 runs. Shohei led the league in walks. Mike Trout almost had his second straight Triple Crown if it wasn't for Ohtani driving in so much runs. Mike friggin' Trout is honestly the man of the friggin' video right now. Holy moly, has he been really good. It makes sense, right? Awards: Mike Trout, Hank Aaron Award. Mike Trout, MVP. Mike Trout, batting title. And they were fighting. He was 1 RBI away. Ohtani was almost an MVP too. We only had 259, but he was also a Cy Young runner-up, as well as an MVP runner-up. So that's pretty crazy. Shout out Garrett Cole, man. What a year he had. I wouldn't mind trying to get Garrett Cole on this team. I don't think I've ever traded for him in this game. I've traded for him in MLB The Show 22, but not in 23, so maybe we'll try to get him. Injury list: Ohtani was hurt, okay, but he's good now. Everybody here isn't too relevant for the postseason. Lineup-wise, Stephen Kwan had a great year. McNeil was really good. Trout was obviously an MVP again. Ohtani had a nice season. Taylor Ward was good. Lindor ended the season on fire. Jared Walsh pretty solid. Trout was okay. Stassi was pretty good for a catcher this year. I mean, Matt Chapman, not amazing, but I guess, you know, it's fine. Drury's decent. McCutcheon was good. Fletcher was good. So that's what we like to see. How was our pitching rotation? Ohtani was excellent. Severino's all right. So was Sandoval. He had a good year. Detmers and Suarez. And we have Anderson coming out of the bullpen with Griffin Canning. So I like that. Bullpen looks pretty good. Lopez kind of struggled a little bit this season. But other than him, everybody else was really good. Duvall was a nice pickup for us. Ended the season with 38 saves. So love that from him. And of course, we had the best record in our division by 2 games, and probably going to take on the Astros. Braves won 111 games, though, and they had the best record in the majors. Okay. So, who are we going to be taking on? The Yankees. New York Yankees we're taking on. Okay. Cy Young winner, Garrett Cole. But we're not taking him on right now. What were the Yankees? The Yankees won 98 games. Okay, that's a good wild card team. Game 1, Ohtani versus Nestor Cortez Jr. And we win that one 10-5. Nice. Game 2, Severino facing his former team. Got Carlos Rodon on the bump for the Yankees. We win that one 5-3. Can we complete the sweep here? Sandoval versus Garrett Cole. We can't beat them there, so they win Game 3. Reed Detmers versus Domingo Germán, Game 4. And we win that one 6-4. Going back to the ALCS to face on and take on the Cleveland Guardians. I can't speak, as you can see. All right. I think we played them last year, the Guardians, so we'll see if we can beat them again this year. We got Ohtani versus Shane Bieber in game number 1. We take the victory there 10-2. Sandoval versus Kenzie, game 2. We lose 12-2, so that's unfortunate. Game 3, Severino versus Cal Quantrill. We lose 1-0. That's unfortunate. Ooh, I didn't mean to click Sim postseason, but we lost game 4, won game 5. I meant to do view box score. Yeah, of course, we gave him a run in the final inning. Typical. Severino pitched a great game, and then Wentz blew it. Detmers pitched pretty solid here, but we only scored 1 run. We got to hit the ball a little bit better. Detmers with the loss. Suarez, okay. And then we won this one 4-3. So we got to win 2 games on the road against Cleveland to go back to the World Series, or will we lose here? McKenzie versus Sandoval, and we lose 4-1. So we're not going back to the World Series this season. That is unfortunate. I thought our team was better this year, but unfortunately the bats once again going cold. And yeah, that's not good. Not good enough. So how was the team? Do you have any injuries? Severino got hurt, but he was okay, I guess. Lineup-wise, who did well? Kwan was good. McNeil kind of stunk. Trout was all right. Sandoval didn't really play. Well, then again, he was pitching most of the time. Lindor was awesome. Urshela struggled. Chapman was good. Kind of just looking here. Ohtani was decent. The pitching rotation, Sandoval struggled. Yeah, the starting rotation wasn't great. I mean, other than Ohtani and Severino. The bullpen was... Lance was not great. The bullpen was okay. Some guys were better than others. Hurricane could have been better. The Wall could have been a little bit better, but... You know, what are you going to do? Let's see who wins the World Series, and it's going to be the Guardians beating the Dodgers. So at least the Guardians, we lost to the eventual World Series champs. I did my stuff at tendering contracts and all that fun jazz, so we do have some money to play around with. Nothing too crazy, but I'm trying to think what we would want to do here. I don't really think I need any pitching. I could try to go after a first baseman. I do need a catcher really badly. I could go after like a Danny Jansen, especially since what's-his-face retired. Nola, for some reason. I'll give Travis d'Arnaud a contract. Might as well. Give him a 4-year deal. Throw him a contract. See if he wants to come to this team. 4 years, $21 million. I will throw him that. Do I want any bullpen help here? I guess we could throw a couple contracts. Maybe like a Hector Neris. Throw him a deal. Try to get him onto the team. Just another arm to have out of the bullpen. Maybe 11-5, 4 years. Give him a player option, bullpen, and we'll make that $11 million. See if we can sign him on the squad. But nothing too wild. I don't know if I want to go after a starting pitcher. Maybe we go after Pete Alonso. Get another bat in the lineup. And then Jared Walsh. I don't know what we would do about Jared Walsh and those guys. But I do need another first baseman. Maybe Matt Chapman. I could move him and try to get a better third baseman. Kind of hasn't really worked out. So that could be an option. And yeah, I guess we could try to get a better third baseman. Besides him. So yeah, I guess we'll see what's out there in the market. I'll try to trade a couple of these guys here and see if we can acquire some better talent. Okay, I'm going to do this deal with the Padres. For some reason, they want to give up Manny Machado. Okay, I'll take on Manny Machado. I haven't traded him yet. We're going to go get him, Lesko, and Michael Haney for Ryan Aguilar, Matt Chapman, and Reynaldo Lopez. So, Manny Machado, welcome to the team. That is a huge upgrade there. And I just got to hope we can get everybody back on the team. And then that's pretty much it for me. So... yeah, we'll try to get everybody here. Maybe sign Travis d'Arnaud, Hector Neris for the bullpen, and we can re-sign Drury and all these other guys over here, and I'll be happy with that. So, third season, unfortunately I did lose out on Drury, but we did get Rowdy Tellez to replace him. So let's take a look at the team. It's looking pretty good. I mean, we still got Steven Kwan playing right field. We don't have a dedicated right field, but that's fine. I mean, but now we have Manny Machado in the lineup, so that's another bat to add to this team. Shout out to Jared Walsh, who's still here, but he's gonna be a free agent, and yeah, see what we want to do about that. Obviously, to pick up Travis d'Arnaud. So we got Max Stassi, we got Gio Urshela, Rowdy Tellez, Ian McCutcheon still on the team. Got Dave Fletcher coming off the bench. I do like the squad. I think it's a good team. The lineup looks great. Of course, we got the pitcher rotation: Shohei Ohtani with Sandoval, Severino, Detmers, and Suarez. We got Tyler Anderson in front of the bullpen, Griffin Canning. I mean, the rotation hasn't been bad. Maybe we try to get... I could have gotten Garrett Cole. I mean, there's still a chance I could get Garrett Cole. I was going to flip Severino, but then I used that package that I had there to get Manny Machado. I could have got Manny Machado, Xander Bogaerts, and Yu Darvish, but that was just a lot of money. And shout out to Xander Bogaerts. Like, he's cool and all, but... you know, I'm just not gonna trade for him right now. Plus, I want to give Lindor a shot, and Lindor's been pretty solid. I mean, he didn't have the greatest season last year, but this year he was good. He was awesome in the postseason. So there's that too. So yeah, we'll give him a chance. I like the team. I think we're definitely gonna make the postseason again. That's for sure. All right, 51-38 at the All-Star break. So we are playing pretty well. I like our team so far. Let's look at the standings. 51 wins. Not the best in the MLB, but still one of the better teams for sure. Shout out the Guardians. They're the second. Of course, the Braves. Braves friggin' signed Juan Soto, which makes sense. I mean, Juan Soto is a really dang good player. Take a look at the injury list. We have some guys on it right now. Nothing too crazy. If we look at the lineups, how we doing there? Steven Kwan hitting 288 this year. He's pretty solid. McNeil's having a solid year. Trout's been pretty good. Not as good as past years, but still okay. Ohtani's been doing wonders at the plate. Manny Machado was a nice pickup. Taylor Ward, cold as of late, but he's been good. Lindor a little bit chilly. We've got Rowdy Tellez who's been and then Travis d'Arnaud, excellent behind the dish. Give him what I want. And Gio Urshela, I guess the guy coming off the bench now. Shout out to him. Nothing too crazy off the bench. Our guys are not great. I mean, Urshela's been cool. He's only played 19 games this year. Pitching rotation, Ohtani's been awesome, which I expect because it is Shohei Ohtani. Sandoval's been all right. Detmers, good record. ERA, a little bit high, too high. Same thing with Suarez, and Severino has been awful. Oh, man, maybe I should have traded for friggin' Jericho. I'm going to try to get a better pitcher. Like Severino, I think we can move him. Canning's been bad, too. So maybe we move him as well. He could be a free agent. I don't know if I want to re-sign him. Tyler Anderson isn't that good either. Ooh. Yeah, no, neither of them are good. Maybe we move both of them, package them in a deal, and try to get a better pitcher. Our bullpen hasn't been great at all this year. I mean, the back end's been good. Duvall, shout out to you. He's been solid. So, yeah, let's see if we try to get our starting pitcher. I mean, we don't have the most amount of money, but we'll see what we can make do here with that. Red Sox, we give Severino, Anderson, and Canning, and we get back Garrett Whitlock and John Schreiber to add to our bullpen, and we save a little bit of money here by doing so. I'm going to do that trade there. Thank you very much, Boston. So that is another pitcher to add to our rotation. I like it. So, yeah, Whitlock's also having a nice year, too. Pretty solid year. So we'll take that. He'll be like our fourth guy. I'm not too mad about that. And, you know, getting John for the bullpen is helpful. I know we do lose an extra long relief pitcher, but that's fine. Barria, we'll just have to step it up, my friend. And everybody else down here kind of doing their thing. So let's advance to the end of the season. If there's any moves that pop up that I like prior to that, I will let you guys know. Otherwise, we're just going to keep the team the way it is. I think we can make the postseason, probably win like 90-something games. 65, won our division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. So, good season for us. Let's take a look at the standings. So, yeah, Cleveland had 111 wins. Dang, the Guardians are really good. And then the Braves had 103 wins. So, we're one of the better teams, though, in the MLB. What do we got? Some injury list. Ohtani, but he's good now. Torn groin for Hank Underwood. That's unfortunate. We didn't have any league leaders this season. I don't know why. I should have signed Paul Goldschmidt. I could have got him. Could have got him for our team, but you never know with these friggin' seasons. There's always somebody. I know, but shout out Manny Machado hitting 305. So that's cool. Let's take a look at the lineup. See, we got Steven Kwan was decent. McNeil had a solid year. Mike Trout was good. Our numbers dipped. He only played 112 games. So I guess probably was hurt a little bit this year. Machado was excellent. Ohtani was not bad at the plate, but good at the, good both ways. He's good. Show Ohtani. I'm not even complaining about that. Taylor Ward, solid year for him. Yeah, Lindor dipped again. It wasn't great. Hasn't been 319. But okay. Rowdy Tellez and then Travis d'Arnaud. For a catcher, we'll take that. Urshela didn't play too much, but when he did, he was productive. Okay, I mean, there's some talent here. Again, I think, we've been really good. We just got to put it all together in the postseason. Pitcher rotation, not too bad. Suarez struggled a bit as of late. The bullpen, Jimmy Herget had not a very good year this year. He was down. Schreiber, once we acquired him, he wasn't that great. Hector Neris, it was good, and then Camilo Duvall has been awesome. 47 saves, love that from him. All right, so let's see who we're taking on. Winner of Tampa Bay and Toronto, and it's going to be the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, let's take a look and see their standings. The Blue Jays had 85 wins. Not that that means anything, but we've got Ohtani on the bump versus Jose Barrios. We are home these first 2 games. First game of the ALDS Game 1 is an 8-4 win. So you like to see that. Very nice. Game 2, we got Sandoval versus Alek Manoah. And we're going to win that one 4-2. Game 3, Detmers versus Jordan Montgomery. We swept them. So we're either going to be taking on the Guardians or the Mariners. And it's going to be the Guardians. Okay. The powerhouse team. We've been seeing them a lot. But they're a good team. That's why. Ohtani versus Tristan McKenzie. Game 1. We are on the road. And we win 3-1. Wonderful. Okay, game 2, we've got Sandoval versus Cal Quantrill, and we're going to win that one 8-4. Fantastic. Detmers versus Bieber. We are at home, game 3, and we win that one 3-2. Clutched it out. Game 4, we got Whitlock versus Tristan McKenzie, and we're going to lose that one 6-2. Okay, that's fine, 1 loss. Game 5, I'd like to win it. Ohtani versus Aaron Savale, and we lose 3-1. Please don't lose 4 straight. I'm getting a little bit nervous. Sandoval versus Bieber, and we win. Let's go. We're back in the World Series. Second one in 3 years. We're going to be taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. How are they this season? The Brewers, 94 wins. They got good pitching, I would think, right? They still have, I would assume, well, they don't have Corbin Burns. Yeah, they have Peralta and Woodruff. It's honestly not that great, but then again, it is MLB The Show simulation, so you never know. All right, Peralta versus Ohtani, game 1, we win at 11-5. Nice, good start. Detmers versus Woodruff, game 2, we win 7-5. Game 3, Sandoval versus Graham Ashcraft, we win 5-2. Can we get a World Series right here? We can't, but we have game 5. Suarez versus Freddie Peralta, and we win it. There we go. That is what we like to see, ladies and gentlemen. In our 3rd season, even though we should have had one in our 1st season, we got our first World Series. Now, we got 2 more seasons. We're not done. We do 5 seasons. We're doing 5 seasons, no matter what. We're trying to win back-to-back, maybe 3-peat. I don't think so, but you never know. Let's see if we can keep going. Shout out to the Angels. But let's take a look and see what we got going on. Awards. Travis d'Arnaud. What a pickup. What a pickup. We pick him up, World Series MVP. Shohei Ohtani, playoff MVP. So shout out Travis d'Arnaud. Great signing for us. Yeah, Ohtani was great. Taylor Ward was great. Jeff McNeil was great. I mean, Ohtani hit the ball like crazy. Postseason MVP. I mean, you're Shohei Ohtani. So, Stephen Kwan, 2 to 3 months, fractured leg. That is tough to see, my man. Stephen Kwan. I wish you could see playoff stats from here, but I don't think you can. No, you can't, which is kind of dumb. I wish you could see them here, but I guess... Alright, whatever. Lineups. Well, I guess you could see him here. Yeah, he was pretty good in the postseason. Nobody else really played off the bench. Mark Fong, shout out to you. You got to play. You got called up on the playoff roster. McNeil was awesome. Trout was pretty good. Trout struggled, but that's all right. Honestly, everyone besides, well, Travis d'Arnaud was bad, except in the World Series. So he was awful before, but then when it came to the show, he was ready. And he won the World Series MVP. Ironically, out of all these guys, Travis d'Arnaud, World Series MVP. I mean, fair, I'll take it. Pitching rotation-wise, Ohtani was great. Sandoval was not bad. He didn't lose, so Devers was all right. Whitlock struggled a bit, and so did Suarez. Yeah. The bullpen was good for the most part, except for Hector Reese. He was bad, interestingly. Camilo Duvall, though, what a pickup he was. Shout out to Camilo Duvall. I might have to trade for him more. All right, well, we got 2 more seasons. Let's get on our 4th one. Arbitration, tenderings, and I'm at free agency, and I got a little bit of money to play with. And I think for me, because I'm not trying to re-sign, I mean, I do have Rowdy Tellez. Now, I do need some first baseman. I'm going to throw a contract at the man, the myth, the legend is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We're going to throw him a contract. Why wouldn't we, right? He's a good first baseman, and if we can get him, I'm going to throw him a contract. So I'll give him like $28 million a year. We'll give him like a 14-year deal, player option. We'll give him $390. We'll actually give him $390. I think we can get Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's a huge pickup for us. Now, I don't know what we would want to do after that. I mean, I would love to get another pitcher. I'm trying to think, right? I'm looking at our starting pitchers. I mean, Suarez, I might look to move. I mean, Garrett Whitlock was solid. I mean, Suarez has been kind of eh. So maybe if I trade him for prospects or something, and then we try to go after like another pitcher, starting pitcher in free agency, I wouldn't be too mad about that. So I'm gonna see what's out there for him. Although I think he's under arbitration. I just realized that, so I don't think I can even trade him. Yeah, I can't trade him. So, never mind about that. I think we'll just wait then to get a pitcher. I mean, I'll throw a contract out and see if we can get somebody. I mean, I'm trying to think what I even want. Like, I mean, Framber Valdez, is he affordable? Let's say I give him, like, if I do the cheese, like the $7 million year cheese contract, then he might be affordable, like $80 million for 12 years, give him a player option. That would probably work. That is the cheese. So we'll throw him the contract and see if we can get him. If not, that's not a problem. And then we could always just forego getting a pitcher. But I definitely think right now I do want to get Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That's my priority. And my priority has been achieved. So we do get Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That is a big pickup for us. That is another bat in the lineup. So welcome to the Angels. So in our fourth season, I think our team is looking pretty good. I mean, we didn't do anything too crazy after signing Vladimir Guerrero Jr. We just picked some depth guys. But the lineup is even more potent. I mean, we have 299 overall players, nearly 3 with Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's almost there. So yeah, the team's looking good. I'm loving the lineup. The bench is pretty solid. If I take a look at the pitching rotation, I mean, Ohtani, Sandoval, Detmers, Whitlock, and Suarez. It's not crazy. I didn't end up getting another pitcher for, the rotation, but that's fine. I mean, the bullpen is all right. It did its job for the most part in the postseason. We do have Jose Soriano, who is now up here, I guess, for the entire season, it looks like. That's kind of neat. I did try to get Valdez, and then he didn't want to sign with us, and I tried to get Aaron Savale, and he didn't want to sign with us. So that's fine, not a big deal. I mean, I could try to trade for another pitcher. I mean, we could trade away Suarez, see what's out there in the market for him. But I don't know. I mean, there's really nothing too crazy that I could do. I mean, Logan O'Hoppe, he is not yet really like a starter kind of guy. Looking at the rest of the team, I mean, we have a surplus of left fielders, so maybe we trade Suarez, Ramirez, and then maybe another left fielder like Stuart Lawson. If I can get a better pitcher, that would be cool, but I don't see myself being able to get a better pitcher, so I might just keep the team as is. I can't get these guys on these budgets. I mean, I can get Josiah Gray, but that's not really amazing. I don't know if that's an upgrade from Suarez. Shane McClanahan is definitely an upgrade. Drew Rasmussen would be an upgrade for sure. But yeah, I'm going to look around. If I find something good, I'll let you guys know. Otherwise, we're just going to keep the team the way it is and maybe make them. This deal with the Brewers, we're going to get Freddie Peralta on the team, and we're going to give up Jose Suarez, Alexander Ramirez, and Kevin Watson Jr. So Freddie Peralta is an upgrade, I'd say, from Suarez. So I like that for our rotation. I definitely think that makes us even more potent. So that's a good pickup. I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. I'm probably not going to make any more moves. I think this might just be the team we keep for the fourth season. We're at the All-Star break sitting at 64-27. So this team is looking pretty dang good, I got to say. We're not making any moves. We're keeping the team as is. Right now, we do have some guys that are injured. Taylor Ward is hurt for a bit longer, but he's having a great year. Looks like he's been missing some time, but, if we can get him back and he can kind of continue to play well, that would be awesome. But listen, the team's been great. Mark Fong, shout out to you, man. You played 41 games and you stepped in and done your job Steve Kwan, you're in left field because Taylor Ward's hurt. He's been playing pretty solid. Mike Trout's been good. So has Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Manny Machado's having a nice bounce, nice season. Joe Ohtani's been good. McNeil's been pretty solid. Lindor's been good. And then Logan Hop, not too bad. Darno off the bench, World Series MVP. Rowdy Clay's only had 8 at-bats, and he's hit 4 hits, so good for you, Rowdy. Urshela's been solid. Fletcher, not that great. So there's that. Pitching rotation, Ohtani's been wonderful. Freddie Peralta, not too bad. He's been on fire as of late. Detmer's been, could be better. Sandoval's been really good. Whitlock's excellent. Soriano could be a lot better. Wentz, Jose, Hector. And the bullpen's not bad. Jimmy Herget, though, bounced back from his bad season, not great season last year. This high ERA, gave a lot of runs last year, but this year he's been much better. He's pitched a little bit less. I feel like he's pitched on target, pitched a little bit less games, but still, he's been good. And then Duvall has been, once again, very good. Great pickup. So yeah, there's no moves we need to make. We're just gonna rock out with the team because we've been doing it this whole time. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season, where, like I said, we're gonna be in the postseason. Which is a fantastic season, and we are going to be taking on the winner of the Wild Card Playoff. We won our division, of course, and yeah, I'm sure we have a lot of league leaders. Let's take a look and see what we got. Shohei Ohtani, strikeouts, winning percentage, and Camilo Duvall with 53 saves. Fantastic stuff there. Of course, we got runs, Mike Trout, slugging percentage, Mike Trout, on-base percentage, plus slugging. So OPS, Mike Trout, and then also WAR. So Mike Trout doing his thing out there. He's hurt, though. Fractured hand. That is gross. You hate to see that. That's the one problem with Mike Trout, man. Damn it. Well, that's painful. We had 3 guys in the top 10 average, but without Mike Trout, it's gonna be tough. Shohei Ohtani, Cy Young. Not a surprise. Mike Trout, Hank Aaron Award. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. was 3rd in the MVP voting, so he was a good pickup. Corey Seager, Marcus Semien, wow, congrats to them. Shohei Ohtani, of course, Cy Young winner. Excellent year from him, looks like. But yeah, looking at the injury list, Mike Trout is gone for the season. That's tough. Also, Mark Vaughn, I guess we'll get him back. And he had a good year, but just that's tough, dude. That's tough. I mean, Quan. I mean, we should have enough offensive firepower to be able to somewhat offset Trout, but that's a tough bat to lose, man. Maybe Luis Barrera could be good. I highly doubt it. Like, it'll be amazing, but we'll see. We'll see. Pitching rotation. Obviously, Shohei Ohtani was awesome. Freddie Peralta was pretty good. Could have been better. Detmers, the ERA just a bit high. And then, of course, we got Sandoval, Garrett Whitlock. Jose Soriano, shout out to you, my man, for being up here. But, you know, the 4.99 ERA, a little bit too high for my life. He was 7-1, though. It's a good record. The middle of the bullpen was good, and the back end of the bullpen was also good. Camilo Duvall, 53 saves, lead the league. Take it. Well, we have to do this without Mike Trout. And we're going to take on the Rangers with MVP. Was it Corey Seager that won the MVP, or was it Marcus Semien? I think it was one of the two. I think it was Corey Seager. The Rangers, 93 wins. I mean, we had by far, well, not by far, but yeah, we were 8 games better than the next best team, which is the Brewers, ironically, who we made that trade with. So, Rangers versus Angels in the ALDS Game 1. Framber Valdez on the Rangers. Nice. Could have had him. So, Ohtani versus Valdez Game 1, we lose 4-1. Okay, Freddie Peralta versus Dane Dunning Game 2, we win 3-2. Game 3, Detmers versus Lopez, we lose 3-0. Our bats are not quite working. Game 4, Sandoval versus Valdez, we win 9-4. And if we win this game here, we can go back to ALCS. But if we lose, we are out, and we are out. Okay. 2-3. 3-2. Not having Trout was bad. And of course, we almost came back and won. But yeah, not having Trout kind of hurt a little bit. Not gonna lie. I mean, not... yeah, some guys weren't that great. I feel like if we had Trout, it would have been better. That's unfortunate. Pitching rotation-wise, Tani was okay. Freddie Peralta was good. Detmers struggled. Sandoval was pretty good. The bullpen, other than Jimmy Herget, looked like it was good. Also, John Schreiber was not good. Ball didn't even pitch. Lineup-wise, yeah, some of these guys struggled here. Maybe Guerrero Jr. was good. But yeah, a lot of these guys struggled. Taylor Ward was good. Lindor was alright. So was Machado. Machado? Yeah, Machado was alright. Nothing crazy, but yeah, not having Mike Trout definitely hurt. So, alright, well, it's not a big deal. We got one more season. If he can stay healthy, maybe we can get back to the World Series and win it. But only time will tell. It simulates, see who wins the World Series here, and it's going to be the Braves beating the Guardians. So congrats, Braves. We got one more year. Let's see what we can do in it. Alright, I don't have much money in terms when it comes to free agency. So actually, you know what? I was going to offer this contract to Alejandro Kirk. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford him. It's actually, this is a really good free agency class. Now that I look at it, there's a lot of good players here, but I'm just trying to get back most of my guys and run it back. Now, I could make some trades, you know, maybe Lindor, but I don't know. I feel like he's been alright. I could trade I might trade away David Fletcher now. I feel like he's just making a lot of money. Same thing with Gio Urshela, and they're just not playing a lot, so maybe we throw them in a trade, and we try to get somebody here. Travis d'Arnaud. Honestly, he's been good, so I'll keep him around. We can trade Hector Neris. Throw him in. We can probably get a better relief pitcher. We throw those guys in, maybe shed a little bit of more money. If there's anybody good out there that I could get, I mean, get Cedric Mullins. That's cool. Nothing crazy, though. Tyler O'Neill. Actually, I just want to see if there's just all players, really. Corbin Carroll can't get. Alright, I'm going to look around the market, see if we can get anybody that could help out the team. Dylan Cease from the Brewers. That might be the move. As silly as that sounds, we're working at Trey Turner. Trey Turner? Nah, but he's making a lot of money. Jordan Romano would be nice. Danny Alcantara would be great. I mean, I would pull the trigger on that right away. Can't get Juan Soto. Can't get Ronald Acuna. Can almost get Corbin Burns. I mean, I would take Spencer Strider, but I can't get him. Just a bit short. Michael Harris would be awesome, but I can't get him. Yeah, I'm gonna look around, see which trade is my favorite one. F it, and we're gonna get Dylan Cease. We're shed a tiny bit of money, but I'm just gonna get Dylan Cease. Why would I not get him? That's a great starting pitcher to add to our rotation. So thank you, Brewers. I appreciate that. All right, 5th and final season, and I mean, our team's looking pretty good. Let's take a look at the lineups in the pitcher rotation. I mean, Stephen Kwan, got McNeil still, got them back on the team, and the squad is looking good. We did get Taylor Ward back, which is cool. Is he? Yeah, I guess he's playing right. I'm trying to think then who is... Why do I feel like I lost somebody? I'm blanking if I did. Why is this also scanning? Like, I already scanned antivirus software. Why are you saying that I haven't scanned? Just, god dang it. It popped up on my other screen. I'm just looking at it. Our rotation looks nasty. Garrett Willock's gonna be like a long relief pitcher for us, which is crazy. I did pick up Cody as well for the bullpen, because we lost out on John Schreiber, so that's fine. The bullpen looks good. The team looks great. I like the squad. I think we could be good. Once again, Michael Fulmer's even up here, so shout out Michael Fulmer. We are short pitchers in the minors, I guess. I guess we need more relief pitchers, because we don't have enough. Okay, listen, this team's good. I don't know if I want to make any moves. I don't think I can, really. Let's trade away Shohei Vladimir Guerrero Jr. and Mike Trout for the worst player ever, who's got a lot of money. None of these guys do. Wow, none of these guys have any money. Wow, really? Wow, none of these teams have money. Yankees don't have money. Aaron Judge. Oh, they wouldn't even... Wow, they wouldn't even do that. Wow, they can't do that. Well, obviously, because some friggin' throwing in so many expensive guys. What if I did... Okay, yeah, they don't want to say injury situation. I'm not trading anybody, obviously. It was a joke. But let's simulate to the All-Star break. Again, we're going to be in the postseason. I'm not too worried about this team. I just want to see if we can get back. All right, we're 53-38 at the All-Star break, which is pretty good. Not as good as last season, but still solid nevertheless. We do have some injuries right now, or we did. Logan Hop looked like he got hurt, but we're okay now. Mark Fong is playing right field. Guess Taylor Ward is coming off the bench. I don't understand that, but all right. Stephen Kwan's having a good year. I mean, listen, he's been playing well, I guess. Kwan's been good. Lemminger Jr., Mike Trout's Mike Trout, so can't be mad about that. Mike Trout's doing all right. Otani's doing okay at the plate. McNeil's been good. Lindor's been great. Logan O'House's been struggling. That's okay. Off the bench, Tellez. Listen, there's talent. There's definitely talent there. Rotation, Otani's been good, so is Dylan Cease, so is Freddie Peralta, so I like that. Bottom half could be a little bit better. The rotation, bullpen, Soriano, you've been pretty bad. Honestly, if I could trade him for something else, like, I would. For Rodriguez, same thing. Maybe just, like, help. I don't know. The bullpen is a little bit hit and miss with some of these guys. Jose's been on the team the entire time, and he's just having a bad year. Ball also down year this year. Maybe he can pick it up, though, at post-All-Star break. I guess we can see if we try to improve the bullpen. That would be the only thing I would really want to do. Maybe move some guys. Cause I mean, that would be... Yeah, there's really nothing else that I would want to do. Fulmer is in AAA right now, so I guess we keep him there, but... let's see if there's anybody I would want to move to help. All right, I think I'm gonna do this deal here with the Guardians. Once again, trade with the Guardians. We're gonna give them Jose Soriano, and I'm gonna get back just 3 depth relief pitchers. I feel like I just don't need Soriano on the team. We have a lot of starting pitchers up here, and he hasn't been that great the past few seasons. So I think it's just time to move on from him. We'll just get these guys there. Nothing too crazy. It doesn't really help too much. I don't think they'd even be up here in the majors, but. You know, we'll just move some of those. I'm also going to see if I can try to flip Quijada for something, too. Alright, I'm going to do this deal with the Orioles. We're going to get Felix Bautista for Jose Quijada, Juan Keen, Velasmil, and Travis d'Arnaud. I know Travis d'Arnaud, World Series MVP, but yeah, the numbers have dipped, and he is 39. So, and we can get a really good closer in Felix Bautista to add to our bullpen. Is going to be very helpful. So, that's going to be it for moves. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Once again are in the postseason, 162, won the division, taking on the winner of the wildcard playoff game. So, fantastic season once again for us. 100 wins on the season is actually the only team with 100 wins. Okay, cool. So, we're the best team in the MLB. Garrett Whitlock had the most wins. Awesome. And Shohei Ohtani most walks. Nice. Shout out to Gunnar Henderson, man. Oof, 343 average. We gotta try to trade for him because he becomes a really good player. Yeah. Also, Aaron Judge at 342. Stephen Kwan hit 312. Nice. So he's up here. So he had a nice year like that from him. Also, Brian Reynolds, man, he's goated in the sim. A lot of goated guys. Injuries. So far, nobody's hurt currently, so that's good to see. Looking at the lineups, not too bad from Fong. He's actually been pretty good. So fair play from him. Jeff McNeil was good this season. Guerrero Jr. nice year. Trout was Mike Trout. Machado not too bad. Otani was pretty good as well. Taylor Ward, Francisco Lindor, Logan Hop. You know, for a catcher, it's kind of tough to usually get production consistently out of a catcher. Sometimes it's good, sometimes not. Actually, Stephen Kwan, for some reason, not playing against righties. I don't know why they would bench him. Dude is hitting 312. He should be constantly in the lineup. But yeah, I mean. Alright. Listen, I love the squad. Otani, not too bad. Dylan Cease had a good year. Detmers was good this season. Peralta, not bad. The record wasn't amazing, but we'll take it. Sandoval, alright. The pitching rotation was good. Bullpen, some guys were good, some were. Cole was a good signing. At least for the regular season. Felix Bautista, not our closer. It's going to be actually Duvall, who had a bit of a down season this year, 43 saves, 10 blown. I might make Bautista the closer. instead of Camilo Doval. Nothing against him, but I think maybe Bautista would just be better as the closer. We'll have Doval be our setup in the postseason. So, where we are back here. We're going to be taking on the Yankees in the ALDS. We're trying to win our final season. They won 94 games. Trying to win another World Series if we can. Would be great. We got Marquez on the bump versus Ohtani. Game 1 is a 3-2 victory for us. Game 2, Dylan Cease for Carlos Rodon. We win that one 5-4. Game 3, Detmers versus Devi Garcia. And we swept them. So we're going to be going back to the LCS to take on the Twins. Okay, so they beat the Orioles. Twins 91 wins. Orioles had 95. And they beat them in 5. So Ohtani versus Joe Ryan, Game 1, and it is going to be a 5-1 win for us. Ohtani with another nice pitching performance. Game 2, Dylan Cease versus Drew Rasmussen. Win that one with a 4-0 shutout. Dylan Cease was awesome. Game 3, Detmers versus Doug Navarro. We're going to lose that one 7-3. Okay, Game 4, Peralta versus Kyle Muller. We win 10-2. Game 5, Ohtani versus Joe Ryan to go to the World Series. And we're going to go there with a shutout. Good pitching performance for Mr. Ohtani. And we got the Battle of LA again. The Dodgers, man. The last time we played the Dodgers in the World Series was a few seasons back, and we blew a 3-1 lead. Hopefully this time we don't do that. So, Ohtani versus Tariq Skubal, Game 1. We lose 2-0. That's a tough loss right there. That didn't work. Game 2, we got Dylan Cease for Tony Gonzalez. We lose 6-1. Game 3, Detmers versus Bobby Miller. We're down 3-0. We win Game 4. Get lit with luck on the bump. Game 5, Ohtani versus Tom Worth. We win 5-1. So, Game 6, Dylan Cease versus Tariq Skubal. Win 6-3. Are we going to come back down from 3-0 lead? No way. No way the Dodgers blow a 3-0 lead. Well, this would be a turnaround video if they do. But I feel like the game's going to screw me over here. Patrick Sandoval versus Tony Gonzalez. And we won. Oh my gosh. We came back from a 3-0 lead to end the video, ladies and gentlemen. Now that's what I call baseball. Unbelievable. What grit. We were down 3-0 against the Dodgers and they blew a 3-0. They blew a 3-0 series lead. So we blew a 3-1 to start off the video. And then they blew a 3-0. That's worse. And we won on a walk-off. So we were losing and came back. That's crazy. I wonder how we won. Man, I should, you know what? I should simcast that game. I should have simcast that, man. Ah, bruh. Oh well. Maybe we'll do simcast one day in MLB The Show. I don't know. I feel like they're just different than like hockey. They're interesting. 2K, they're interesting. I feel like a baseball might just be a little bit long. I don't know. I'd have to try it out. We did simcast in Madden that one, a few times too. Madden was kind of interesting as well. We could maybe do it in MLB The Show. But yeah, shout out to us for winning. Let's take a look at the awards. Taylor Ward, World Series MVP, clutched it out. Mark Fong, playoff MVP. So fair play to Mark Fong, man, stepping it up. Mike Trout, obviously doing his thing. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. also doing his thing. 2 World Series in the video. We will take that. Freddie Peralta, a torn pectoral. How does that even happen? I don't know, but that sucks. Jeff McNeil started in the bid in the postseason. Machado wasn't that great either. Taylor Ward doing his thing out there, winning the World Series MVP. Lindor struggled. We didn't hit too well in the postseason. Stephen Kwan only got 16 at-bats in the postseason. That's fine, though. He just did his thing when he played. Also, how did Shohei Ohtani do? Didn't hit the ball that great. But you know what? He was amazing on the bump. So that's all that really matters. Honestly, our starting rotation other than Reed Detmers was really good. Garrett Lerner wasn't amazing either, but Freddie Peralta didn't pitch too much. Unfortunately, lost him. And yeah, Rodriguez was good though. Our bullpen, David Almanza. Why do we have this guy pitching 2.1 innings? Oh goodness. Okay, well, other than him, because he should not have been on the team. Other than him, we still won. I don't know how we won with a 31 overall player in our bullpen, but I guess they barely play. No, it's only a spot. But anyways, I guess with that being said, full screen and close it. Alright guys, well that's going to be it for me. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, comment down for videos. Go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down in the description. If you like the content, TJP. So yeah, we got our next NL team. Not sure exactly who it is off the top of my head. I'm not even gonna look it up because I feel like this video is kind of long, so we're just gonna cut it here. Successful video in my books, getting the Angels a few World Series. So we're finding some pretty good success with some of these teams lately. We've been on a roll, so let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. All right, guys, I'm gonna head on out. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Peace.